Warning. The following interview contains discussions with 30-year-old Andre, a banker in the town of Amityville, New York. There are topics of abuse, exploitation, and the efforts to catch. It is intended for mature audiences only due to the sensitive nature of the conversation. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hi, nice to meet you, ma'am. Is Andre home?
No.
You have information of mine, so there's not going to be any avoiding you. I'm not about to sit here and block you. I'm down to have a conversation with you for sure.
I have Andre here. Andre, you're not going to send pictures to 15-year-olds anymore?
That is an absolute fact.
You're not going to text them, ask them for images?
Absolutely.
Thank you, brother. Hi, nice to meet you, ma'am. Is Andre Maxwell home?
No.
Do you know where he is right now?
No.
I was just wondering if he could just sign these documents for me. Do you know when he will be home?
No.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello. Hey, is this Andre?
Yes.
Hey, what's up, my man? I'm just trying to drop off a package, but I need a subscription from you. Do you know what time you'll be home, or should I just come back another day?
No, I can come home right now. Give me like 2 minutes. I'll be right there.
Oh, awesome. Thank you so much, brother. Yeah, you're the best.
No problem, man. I'll see you in a little bit. Hold on.
All right. Hello?
Hey, man, I want to apologize. I'm not going to be able to make it as soon as I thought I was going to be able to make it. Can you tell me what's going on? Is everything okay? What am I signing for?
Yeah. It's just honestly, bro, I just wanted to have a conversation with you. It's just about some internet bullshit with Brittany. That's why when your mom answered the door, I didn't say nothing. I was just like, oh, okay, I'll come back another day. I work with an organization. I'm sorry?
Who's Brittany?
Brittany, she lied about her age. She did like some weird bait and switch thing on you. You met her on the Grindr app, which is obviously only for adults. But her mother sent a tip into our organization. Obviously, we have to follow up. No, I'm not law enforcement. And the family, I feel like you already knew this. It's somewhere in the chats, but she says she's from Ecuador. So they're illegal, obviously, so they don't want law enforcement involved. So I was wondering if just me and you can have a conversation, because some of the chats, they're not that bad, but that's why I didn't bring it up with your mother either. If you want, we can meet you at a different location, so your family's not even involved.
Who exactly is we? And I'm a little confused because I can't quite recall.
No, all good, bro. Sorry, I know it's a lot of information at once. So you guys started, let me check real quick. You guys started chatting, I think October 2nd or 3rd on the Grindr app. She hit you up, and obviously she had like 20 or 19 as her age, but then it reached over to text message, and she revealed her age was actually the girl. And that's why I'm just trying to solve it here. It's an obvious case of bait and switch, and we get a lot of those where they do these to these adults, where we both know Grindr's an adult app, brother. So I'm just trying to clear it up, me and you.
No, I definitely feel you, but I'm still trying to find out exactly who it is that I'm like, what is this organization that you're with?
Oh, the organization. It's called Leave Them Kids Alone. You could look into us. We probably have something somewhere. We are a privately owned organization. No, we do not work with law enforcement. We do not like law enforcement. We are against ICE and all that. So we work a lot with illegals. So obviously law enforcement's not our strong suit. But that's why we just try to hash out these tips. Like I said, I know you're not remembering too well right now, but if you do...
I can recall I went ahead and stopped talking to this person.
No, yeah, I could see. The mom took the phone about 4 days ago and came in the office crying and all that. I looked at the chats. They're not that terrible. You know what I mean? Like, there's acknowledgement of age, but it's not terrible, bro. I was just wondering... Can me and you just have like a little like in-person conversation? Right now it's just me and my girlfriend. That's all who's in the car. She's not gonna be a part of the conversation. And like I said, I don't want to include your family or anything. I don't want anyone else getting involved. If I can meet you somewhere else, that'd be great. But I mean, I'm
just concerned about meeting with somebody.
No, 100%.
You know what I mean? Like,
No.
hopefully you can understand that.
No, of course, especially with some of the shit you might see online. No, we are not violent. My name is Donnie Burgers. I just follow up on tips. I don't deal with police. I don't deal with any of that. We do have a real organization, so obviously, you know, we're not coming here to do anything. And I do record just for safety purposes, if that makes you feel any better. So I can't say I did anything to you and you did anything to me. I actually got hit by a car a few weeks ago, so we recently just started recording these things. But yeah, I can't tell me about it, bro. But
I'm sorry to hear that.
no, and you trust me, you're a lot easier to talk to than that off. But
I understand.
but yeah, bro, it's just me. Really, if it's cool.
If you don't mind me asking, I don't mean to sound, you know, idiotic if you've already explained it, especially, but upon meeting, are there actual documents that I'm like going to be signing?
No, you're not actually signing anything. I just wanted you to come to the door so I don't have to show your mother. I didn't want to show anybody. I know your sister lives here too. I wasn't trying to cause a stir up. That's exactly what we're against. And obviously, like you said, you remember now, this is a clear case of bait and switch, bro. You know what I mean? So she kind of screwed you over here, and now like the mom, I guess, felt like the ball was in her court. But I just wanted to clear it up with you.
So if you don't mind me asking, is the mother trying to like take some kind of action towards me?
No, that's the thing. So they're illegal. So her only action is coming to us. And she basically came in there wanting us to like go there and, you know, stomp through the house. Like, no, that's not how we do things. We follow through, and we're not trying to disturb a family while doing things. You know, that's why we do this in the first place. But yeah, the mother, she's not following through on any legal action because they are illegal. So it's just me, really. I would just like to have a conversation with you if that's cool. I brought the chats. It's just in a little binder. We could like look through it real quick, or we don't even have to. Let's just have a quick conversation. But it's just me though.
If you don't mind me asking, I know I say that a lot. But
No, of course, brother.
what exactly is the purpose of the meet? Like, what is getting, you know, what is being obtained from this? I'm curious. Is this
Honestly, bro, it's just... So, no, not at all. No, the recording, like I told you, just because we got hit by a car a few weeks ago, I can honestly show you that video if you care to see it. But it's basically we just go around and we just follow up on these tips. I just want to go back to the office and be able to tell her that I had a conversation with him. There was no other on his phone. There was no other this, no other that. You know what I mean? Like, so far the conversation's already going great, so...
Yeah, I mean, you know what? I want to thank you on top of that because you're definitely making me feel comfortable. You know, even if you were to, like, you know, be somebody or do something that you already claimed you wouldn't, like, I got to say, you definitely are making me feel comfortable. So I appreciate that. And I'm not trying to, like, stray away from you.
No, of course, brother.
You obviously have information of mine, so, like, there's not going to be any avoiding you. I'm not about to sit here and block you. I'm down to have a conversation with you for sure.
Awesome.
I request that it gets done away from my house.
No, of course. Yeah, we'll pull away right now. We're only 2 houses down, but let's pull away right now. Yeah, let's get out of here. Like, you just turn away. Like, my will be in the car recording just for my safety. So if you want, you can just turn away from the camera.
Yeah. I thought I was next to you. Are you to my right?
No, we're already parked in here. Let me get out the car just so you can see me better, brother.
Yeah, hold on. I'm not by that. That's my bad. I parked in the spot. Hold on.
Yeah, thank you again for being so helpful, man.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you too, for sure.
Is this you right here?
Yeah.
Awesome. I'll let you park it. I'll just chill over here by these crates.
Yeah, I'm coming out now.
Awesome. Thank you, brother. What's up, my man? Andre. Donnie Burgers. Nice to meet you, brother. Sorry to meet you like this, honestly.
No, it's all good, man. I appreciate again the transparency for sure.
I appreciate you coming out too, for real. Most people, if you want, you can face this way because the car's right there. So, yeah. So basically, brother, so we kind of just go around. We have conversations with these people from the online tips. Her mother obviously can't go through any legal actions, so that's why we just go around. Yeah, it is, but I mean,
and I understand, you know.
It's also fortunate in some ways because it's like, you know what I mean? A second chance.
Yeah, for sure. And that's how I'm looking at it, but also like as a mother, I'm sure that it's hurting her, you know what I mean? And hopefully, you know, looking back on it now, obviously a ton of regret. And was there ever any intention to do anything? No.
I could see you blocked her.
Yeah, bro, like I don't have, you know what I mean? Like I just had a feeling they were fake.
I mean, she was real.
But the name that I was given, I feel like was fake. I was like
Brittany?
looking up information or whatever. She didn't tell me her name was.
Well, she is. Her birth name isn't Brittany.
What did she say her last name was? Because I did a bunch of.
I think it's Suarez or some shit.
Suarez.
Yeah, it was Suarez.
Okay, so that's her actual name.
Yeah, but her birth, obviously she's transgender, so her birth name is something male, I believe.
Hold on, obviously. What do you mean?
It's on Grindr, man.
Oh yeah, but
I mean, yeah, everybody's on Grindr.
Females on Grindr.
Yeah.
And I've met with females from Grindr on the past also, you know what I mean? Not many, but definitely one or two. So
yeah.
You know what I mean? And I mean, either way, regardless, female, trans, not that it makes a difference at all.
No, not really.
I mean, I'm actively with a trans man at the moment, like.
Oh, okay. Are you public about that type of stuff, or?
I'm becoming a little more.
Good for you.
You could say.
Good for you.
It's scary, man. It's scary because, you know, I see what they go through and I see the shit that, like, people say on the internet, and the shit makes me sick. It's like, how can you, as a human being, you know what I mean? And that's not cool. And, you know, kind of straying off subject, but I mean, you know, I am definitely fortunate for sure. My blessings, definitely.
I appreciate you caring about that, like the way she felt. She was upset, man.
Look, I can understand that, and if she wants to talk, like, I'll certainly, you know what I mean? Especially since, as bad as this might sound, there would be no legal, like, I guess, response.
Yeah.
You know, I would feel like, you know, if you want to confront me, if you want to yell at me, if you want, you know what I mean? Like, get it out. Like, I understand. I wasn't trying to hurt you. I wasn't trying to hurt your daughter. You know what I mean? Or your son. I'm sorry. I don't know. It's a trans woman.
No, yeah, trans woman, yeah.
Sorry, I really didn't.
No, I know you didn't mean to be disrespectful and on. No, of course.
But, you know, I would want them to understand that, like, you know, that wasn't my intention at all. I can only imagine, like, the feeling, like, when she saw the phone and, like, read messages, like, that shit hurts.
I don't think you were the only one either. You know, I think she was on because obviously she was on the app, she was talking to other people. I think she was kicked off soon off the app.
Okay.
Because you don't last long on that app at that age. And, like, there's a lot of laws in place that, like, you know, already keep them off.
Having them on
yeah,
in the first place.
so.
Yeah, I can understand that. That's another reason why I was, like, kind of, like.
How'd she get on here?
Suspicious. Like,
yeah.
Is this actually, you know, are they telling me that as, like, a joke or something?
A weird role play thing. We've seen situations like that too.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm sitting there asking for, which I'm sure you have in the back. Yeah, I sat there and I asked for, like, something, but, like, it was never with the thought of, like, you're f***ing. It was like the thought of, like, who the f*** are you? Where's your actual face? Because I don't know what you look like. I haven't seen a face picture of you.
It's different when you're, like, online. It's like when you're in person, you're looking at you're like, you would never think of that. You know what I mean? No.
Not, of course not. And that's never a thing.
But she's online, she's calling you cute, she matched with you on a dating app, you know what I mean?
See, like, I'm sitting there, like, okay, like, kind of not really calling her cute back or trying to be cutesy with her. I'm like, something's up.
Yeah.
I feel something's up with you. And, like, maybe if I try to get to the bottom of it, or if, quite honestly, as bad as it sounds, I'm at the time and I'm like, I want to ask somebody to send me a food, like, I'm sitting there, let me ask somebody to send me a, you know what I mean? But never in my mind was it like, oh shit, this person, I don't know how old you are, but she's actually, isn't she?
Yeah, sadly.
And that's up, dude. And that's where I'm gonna be like, shit. Like, you know, even though it wasn't the person who I thought they were, or like I never saw their face. I guess that's really what it was. Like, you never.
Well, she never sent you no face pictures?
Nothing.
Really?
So I don't recall seeing any face pictures at all.
I thought I saw a few on text.
Okay, no, I'm sorry. I apologize. Yes.
No, all good,
I thought that those photos were not real, personally. I thought that this was someone photoshopped. I'm sitting there trying to look for, like, profiles. I'm doing Facebook searches, like, searches, Instagram searches, Brittany Suarez. Like, where is this person? Like, how did they automatically just come out of nowhere? You know what I mean?
It's obvious she uses a lot of filters on those photos. Well, it's obvious, you know?
Is it really? Like,
yeah, I mean, it looks like really filtered photos. Like, that's what I was even thinking. Like, what's he doing? You know what I mean? He knows better, you know? But it is what it is. No, it is, you know.
And, it doesn't feel good at all. Aside from like the obvious, just like being played in general is never a good feeling.
No.
But like I appreciate you again for like.
No, of course.
Having this talk,
and the scary thing about it is you blocked her, so like she really did want to meet you. You know what I mean? She really did want to hang out with you, and that's thank God you came to it because
Yeah, man, never. I can't. If there was an instance where I met with this person and I asked them, show me some ID, like let me see how old you are, and you're under like 20, I don't think I could do it. Like I don't. I was like a 30-year-old man. I sit there and I even think about it. I'll be honest, last year, at the age of 29, I hooked up with someone who was 19. 10-year difference.
Is that the youngest you ever hooked up with?
The youngest, absolutely. Yeah? Okay. I mean,
maybe
at
like
this age, I guess.
Oh, okay, this age, yeah.
But like other
oh, yeah, of course, obviously.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Or the biggest age gap in terms of being younger, yes.
Yeah, 10 years.
10 plus older. But never as young as that person that I this previous year. And like after doing it, bro, like I sat there and I felt for a while and I was like, man, that just didn't feel right. Like it didn't. Fuck what the numbers are, you know what I mean? The whole 18 is consent thing, like even that doesn't feel right.
No, yeah, right? It's like when you get to a certain age, it's kind of like
yeah, I gotta cut it off. There's gotta be like some kind of like, I'm good,
Because even though they're 18, they're still like students and shit like that, you know what I mean?
Their brains aren't even fully developed yet.
No.
And I'm way too intelligent of a man to sit there and put myself through something like that, regardless of legality. Obviously, like,
no, that too, yeah. But morality too,
just morality in general, bro. I can't.
And you're smart, man. You work at a bank.
I do, bro. And that's crazy that you guys have like all this information.
We didn't want to come to the bank. We weren't going to come to the bank.
I mean, you want to talk about appreciation? That's highly appreciated.
Because I would have had to come to the door, buzz the thing. I would have been like, "Can Andre Maxwell come out here?" It would have been a whole thing.
I wouldn't have had it.
And now your mom doesn't even know. You know what I mean? She thinks that we're getting a signature. So I told her some subscription plan. You could tell her NFL subscription for Pittsburgh Steelers.
Dude, I mean, I feel.
You know what I mean?
I'm so appreciative.
No, of course, of course.
Like you were really a man of your word for saying what you said on the
phone.
Oh,
sure.
I didn't know what to believe, but I figured regardless of what happened, I was gonna have to face it anyway. You feel me? So I appreciate that. And
no, I appreciate you.
I want to be as cooperative as possible with you guys too. You know what I mean? Like if there's anything I can do, I'll do whatever it takes. You know what I mean?
That's appreciated. So has because we know there's other ones on these apps and shit. Like we've gotten other reports.
That's the first one that I ever.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
At least that I can recall. Like if there was ever like I wasn't responding. But this is the first person where it was like once it was said like. I kind of just started going deeper, you know? What I mean? Like never with real intent to like be with the 15-year-old.
No, because I could tell in the Grindr app you were already like really into her, like sending all those texts, and then she told you afterwards her real age.
They're right.
And you were already really into this woman you thought was 20. So it's kind of, it's hard, you know?
Yeah, and I forgot that's how it went down even. That's insane, dude. Yeah. It was like all on Grindr at first, and then I don't
text
know.
Message, Snapchat a little bit,
Snapchat, definitely, yep.
I don't want to open up the binder. It's been so chill so far. There's no reason for it.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I could definitely recall the conversations.
Some of them were a little rough, but not too bad. You know what I mean? There was like a few. What's a thirst trap? I've heard that word like years back, but it's been a while.
Like a photo, I guess, without like actually revealing anything.
Like partial, like.
I suppose like just something that like. If you've ever seen like someone in leggings like take a photo in the bathroom when they're sitting on the sink,
yeah, looking all cute.
Like,
okay, all right, yeah. Something like legs, maybe.
Yeah, just something.
Okay.
Like, oh shit. Okay, let me see more.
Something to get the mind going.
Exactly, like something to quench the thirst. Like, oh, well, I'm curious. Let me,
That's a thirst you don't want to quench. You know what I mean?
Definitely,
no.
Definitely.
And a few times you did ask for like pics and partial.
Right.
You know what that would have been if she sent it to you. It would have, it would have been a whole other, I mean, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah, dude, you're right.
Because those things get pinged on satellites when you download that shit. Like, we're not a part of that. We work with IP addresses and MAC addresses.
Okay.
But we don't work with, like, the government at all. And they're the ones that work with that shit. And if that shit got sent through, bro.
Yeah, man, it's over.
It would be a whole different, I wouldn't be here. You know what I mean?
You're right. You're absolutely right. Shit. And that's why, another reason why I should be counting my blessings, that this person decided not to go through with it. You know what I mean? Because God forbid they had going through.
Thank God she was scared, you know what I mean? And I don't know about the ones with the other cases she has, because I know she was talking to other adults.
So I'm really not the only person, like, there's actually other people.
No, but you got to understand, bro, like, when you were 15, did you want to, like, fuck older women? Did you want to, you know, smoke weed and do this and do that, you know?
Of course, I mean.
Of course, you know?
That doesnn't make it right, though.
No, but as the adults, we know better. And we're supposed to be like, hey, what are you doing here?
This ain't right.
Yeah,
like,
you know.
Go talk to your mom. Like,
Exactly, some friends, you know. Some like other adults on Grindr, because obviously another adult reported her, because she's not, she was off there soon after.
I sit there and I think, you know, I don't have children, obviously. I'm sure that you guys have gathered that.
Yeah, we know that.
But I sit there and I think, like, you know, I felt like such a child for so long. You know what I mean? Like, kind of just living that child mentality, and like
waiting for something to happen, type shit.
Yeah, just to like kind of cross me over to being an actual adult. And I feel like hitting 30 this year hit me, and like now I'm sitting here and I'm like, damn, like if that was my daughter, I'd want to find the person that they were talking to.
100%.
Knock their face.
Would you be peaceful like me right now?
Absolutely.
No, not at all.
Absolutely. You're absolutely right about that.
And you have a sister too, right?
I do.
She's young.
Young, a little younger, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was protective of her, funny enough. Like,
I would be too, bro.
Like, and I still am. Although our relationship isn't quite, you know.
All right.
Yeah, I love her, but she's a to be honest with you. I guess it's just a sibling thing, man. I don't know.
It's me and my older sister, bro. We haven't talked in like a year.
Oh,
you know?
Dude, that's what it is.
It sucks.
We don't talk either, unless it's like business, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's tough, dude. It's tough, and I love her. And, you know, I think about, like, her child, even. You know, I have a nephew. Just he's about to turn 6 years old.
He's closer in age to the what's her name, Brittany, yeah.
Than I was.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
That's scary, bro, when you put it into that perspective.
And I know, like, when I talk to you guys and I put it in that, because some guys I talk to, they have 2 daughters. In some of those cases, they're, you know, they sent photos of their daughters to these girls, like photos terrible shit, bro. And in those cases, you know, if there's no ice involved or nothing, you know, we're sending that shit over because you know,
there's no other option at that point.
Because once the shit comes across our tables, we gotta report that. You know, that's a tip. That's like, now it's on my table. If I didn't report it, it's on me. You know what I mean? And it's not something I want.
Nah, you don't want to answer the boss for that one.
No, not at all.
Oh yeah, sorry.
But
that's scary.
You know, asking for those photos. You didn't send any photos, but do you remember what you sent?
Jesus, maybe a photo of me in boxers.
Yeah, it was a little pic.
Yeah, I do remember that.
You know, that's New York State Penal Code 235. You know, it's rough. Intimidating, you know, indecent material to a minor. It's not. It's rough. You know.
Yeah, man, fuck. That's scary shit, bro.
The real felonies and.
Scary shit.
You know, God forbid, bro, your mom, you know, she seemed very nice too. She seemed very, like, startled, so I felt really bad. I was like, oh, okay, I'll get out of here, have a nice day. But, like, you know, you don't want this shit. God forbid this shit, you know what I mean? And you see some of these other guys online, like the guys up and shit. You know what I mean? Like, God forbid.
Nah, that's never the intention, dude.
We're the nice guys, you know?
I could never, bro. I really could never. I don't ever want to see myself in that perspective ever.
No.
I don't even feel that way. I don't.
I can see that you don't. Some of these guys we talk to, it's...
Dude, I'm actually, like, glad you're telling me that. That definitely makes me feel better.
No, of course, man. You're great, for real.
Person I am, bro. I'm
awesome.
Really not. And that shit hurts to see that, like, you know, it actually does go down. I'm not in the business of hurting anybody or adult. You feel me? Like, I'm really not. I'm a chill dude for the most part, you know? Like, I don't want any shit with anybody, so...
Has, if you don't mind me asking, I know this is very personal, you don't get to answer it, but has anything like this ever happened to you when you were a little younger? Did anyone ever take advantage of you? Because it happens, and it's, you know, over 50% of people who do this were...
I mentioned to you earlier that, like, you know, I had been with someone significantly older than I was when I was a little younger. I was still of age. I was probably like 18 or 19, maybe 19, 20.
It'd still be rough.
Yeah, dude, but it definitely was. And if I tell you the situation, I mean, I'll try to make it as brief as possible. This person was a single mother.
Okay, it's always rough.
Lived in the town of Hempstead. Very shot down area. Her name was Hispanic woman with dreads. I mean, just about as messy
all red flags, bro.
Just about as messy as you can get. And had a child who was also transitioning from female to male.
Oh, and she transitioned. Or was she?
Her daughter transitioned from female to male, so now it's her son.
Oh, but the woman you were with, she was just woman.
Just a straight up
woman. Okay.
Correct. And but she was at the time maybe 38, 39 years old. So that's like there's 20 years of a difference between me and that person. And you know, they were a smoker, they were a drinker, which at 18 and 19 years old, I'm doing both. And
oh yeah.
Talking like smoking, like drinking out of a wine bottle together. And it didn't really hit me the day that it actually happened. But I was over their house, and I remember like we smoked a bunch and we were drinking. And after I felt like I couldn't move my body. I was laying in bed, and they just started touching me. And from there, I just went along with it. And we like, sorry to say it, but like for like probably 2 hours, it was ridiculous. I don't know if she put something in that liquor that we were drinking, but from that night, I just remember thinking like, what was up with me that night? You know what I mean? And it felt weird, dude.
And people try to say that women don't do this too. Women, I visit women all the time. You know what I mean?
Definitely do. I feel like I see, I guess an even amount, but you see more stories too about how these high school teachers, high school teachers, like, student, like,
and most of the time they're very like pretty. They have like husbands who are like gym teachers and shit.
You could possibly ask for.
Yeah, right. The whole fucking 9 yards.
And it makes me think like, what drove you to that edge to like push that line? You know what I mean? And it's not even like safe to kind of like tread that line. But you just straight up went past it.
Ballsy too, like in the classroom, you know.
Not even giving a fuck.
I doubt there's.
Trying to be smart with it.
I doubt there's ever been cases where it's just gone through and no one heard about it. You know what I mean? I hope not.
I have feelings that
sadly
high school people or teachers in my high school, while I was in school, that were trying to high school students.
Yeah.
I've gotten that feeling before, and I've seen it before with like adults with the way they talk to like younger women. It's scary, man.
It's very different now. Now everything's online. You know what I mean? Nothing goes away.
It is scary. It is scary.
And even stuff like this, man. I mean, like, I know, like, you're not a bad guy. Like, you just got caught up with some internet bullshit, you know, whatever. But, you know, being here, doing this, it put you in the situation. Now, like, put your mom in the situation, put your sister, your address. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, it's scary.
You got lucky too. It didn't get there, but.
Yeah, man. I mean, I feel thankful again. I really am. And it's gonna be the type of night where you kind of sit there, no TV, no music, and
just kind of like,
bro, shit.
Should just go to bed and, you know, thank.
Yeah.
Are you religious? It's okay if you're not.
I'm not really.
No. Is it like, was your family religious, or you just never got?
Catholic, dad, Christian. Never really like.
You want one?
What do you have, if you don't mind me asking?
Regular, not menthol.
No, I'll take a regular.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
Of course. But yeah. So, are you?
Nah, not really. Man.
Not at all?
I don't know if I believe in anything. I guess I believe that there's some kind of higher power. So I don't know if you want to consider me whatever that goes.
I think it's like agnostic, right? Like where they believe something, but it's nothing specific.
Agnostic, that is correct. Yeah, I couldn't think of the word. I guess you could consider me to be agnostic, I suppose. Why do you ask? Are you?
Yeah, I'm Irish Catholic. So, you know. But I was just wondering, you know, I always ask, you know, because I feel like that type of like feeling is what drove me into this line of work. So I always like,
Feeling is that exactly?
No, of course. So it's just being like, you know, like just like that righteous, like you got to do for him because he's not here feeling. Right. And like the best way to do so, I feel like, is just protecting the innocence. You know what I mean?
That's a hell of a way to look at things. And
right.
I definitely appreciate that. For sure.
No, of course.
I mean, what you're doing is, I mean, it's real. And you know what? Like, I'm not at all excusing my behaviors at all, of course. But I'm by no means criminal like some of these other dudes out here.
No, of course.
And to know that you're like, you know, in the business of catching these people,
yeah,
making sure that they're taken care of. It makes me feel good to know that there are people out there doing it. So huge respect to you, bro.
I appreciate that, brother.
That this had to be the way that we met. As
right.
You know what I mean? Like,
if we met in a different stance, it would have been cool. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And I feel sorry to not only the victim and the victim's mom, but like especially you, man. You know, I'm sorry to my mom that she had to like experience you going to her door.
No, yeah, I felt bad. You know what I mean? I was as respectful as possible. You know, I think she was recording me too, but I don't want. I saw the phone. I'm like, all right, no worries.
She was trying to call me. Funny enough, she was like,
I know. I figured.
She left a message. She was like, there was someone at the door asking to sign papers. I was like, all right, let me just try to figure out.
She's a good mom.
She is.
That's a good mom, man. She's.
We also have our beef, but she's 100%.
I can see that, yeah.
So she is a little feisty for the most part.
I feel like good moms are, they're on their sons, bro. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
What's been happening in the last few years? Because we did some research and we were looking at like the schools you went to and shit like that. We saw like your Facebook. You were like,
nothing, man. I just been working working at Bank of America for years.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Like, I've been attempting to get onto the Long Island Railroad. My father's worked there since '02.
Oh, nice.
And but apparently that means nothing for me in terms of the amount of pull he has in saying that I get hired. Because I put in countless job applications and I got no calls.
Yeah.
So my career at Bank of America has kind of just been like somewhat of a standstill or a stand, whatever you want to call it. I am starting. Funny that you asked that today. I told my assistant manager that I wanted to apply to be an assistant manager at the bank.
Really?
Yeah, because like I just been there for so long. It's been 9 years.
That is a long time. Shit. What's the pension like? There was like 25.
No pension, but the 401k is solid. Roth IRA. You know, and the better they perform, the better my shit does. You know what I mean? So, and they've been performing well as a company. Like the stock has gone up a lot. You know, they're keeping up with like everything digital and shit. So, you know, I'm really like, at this point, I feel like I have no choice but to be invested at 30 years old. You know what I mean?
No, of course.
Eventually, I want to get the fuck out of there. You know what I mean? I was living at my ex-girlfriend's house with her. We had an apartment in Hicksville all in the past 5-6 years. It's just been one hell of a ride, dude. I don't know how else to really put it to you.
No, I feel you.
It has been. You know, for the most part, in terms of like activity, there really hasn't been much. I mean,
is that what kind of like the loneliness kind of, you know, because it happens, you know what I mean?
I guess, man. You know, like.
Because I really do think she was the first you've spoken to, right? Like, probably.
There's no way I've spoken
I'm just making sure, yeah.
Absolutely not.
Because you were pretty quick to be like, hop on Snapchat, like, let's FaceTime, let's make sure you're, let's make sure you're real.
And it wasn't ever like FaceTime me with your out. Like,
no. You just wanted to make sure she was real, you know what I mean?
Actually, all right, I'm good. Like, I can't promise that it would have been like, oh, you need to go get help or like reported her, but I would have ran away as far as possible.
Okay, good.
You know what I mean? Like,
you guys didn't FaceTime, right? I didn't see.
Never.
All right, I didn't see no phone calls or nothing.
I may have attempted to reach out to them or like voice call them, maybe.
Yeah, but it's not illegal to call somebody.
Dude, I just wanted a confirmation.
No, of course.
Who the fuck you are? Like, I thought it could have been a dude at one point.
Yeah, sometimes it is.
You're telling me that those photos were actually of her, just Photoshop? I deadass thought those were like AI photos. No, not even Photoshop, like some random girl filters. You know how they are. They want to look like pretty and shit. You know? That's insane to me.
Yeah.
That makes me sick. Knowing that information makes me sick. That's the fact that they even showed me their face. Like,
but yeah, she never sent nothing, right? Like, no. Yeah, okay, I didn't think so.
I saw nothing at all.
And you only sent the pic, which, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember on Grindr, or if you're telling me that their Grindr was deleted, I guess there's no way for
No, yeah, her Grindr got deleted right after. Yeah, no, the pic was sent on Snapchat.
On Snapchat.
Yeah,
so
Snapchat.
That means that is the only picture I sent to
Yeah, you sent a few selfies randomly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, you know.
No, yeah.
Speaking.
You, like, sent the watch photo and you were like, now you.
Right.
But, like, you know what I mean? It's, like I said, at the end of the day, it's internet bullshit. Like, it didn't lead anywhere. But it could have, you know. You did ask for photos.
Yeah, and just knowing that, look, every bit of action from the moment that they told me that they were, you know, I regret not believing it. You know, because as soon as I see that, regardless of if someone is you or not,
Yeah.
like, that's got to be a red flag.
100%.
Like, I
can't take that chance, bro.
Yeah, no.
And even if she is, like, a grown-ass woman, like, pretending to be
some weird shit.
yeah, right, that's not, you know, trans, cool, gay, cool,
Yeah,
but, like
pretending to be
a child, weird, you know what I mean?
Odd.
Very weird. And it's been...
I guess that was it, man. If anything, I'm just, like, trying to figure out what the is the jig here. Because, like, I've been scammed by a person before.
Oh, no, we don't want money or nothing.
Not with age, you know.
Oh, with her. Oh, with her. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say I don't want no money.
No, hell.
No.
I've been scammed by, like, a dude, you know, claiming me that he hosted an apartment building. I go to the apartment building, and there's a cop here. Is that me?
Oh, here? Oh, I don't know. I'll just vouch for you real quick. What's up, brother? How are you? I have Andre here. Andre, you're not going to send pictures to 15-year-olds anymore?
That is an absolute fact.
You're not going to text them, ask them for images?
Absolutely not.
Thank you, brother. No more nothing like that?
Shit.
All right. He's not going to ask for any of that anymore from 15-year-olds, right?
That is a fact. Can I just talk to you?
Yeah, of course. Hey, brother, how are you? I work with an organization called NYpredhunters, where we're online. We pose as and we have other people across Long Island who pose as and they track people like this who are adults trying to see. We had Andre here who he met on the Grindr app with who he believed was a trans girl. Quickly switched over to text message, and then from there he sent photos, asked for decent photos.
That was alleging that it was.
So the first chat's right here. She speaks her age a few times.
But to you guys, not an actual.
No, yeah, not an actual. Yeah, so she says her age right away. He verifies it's him from Grindr. Can you prove you're 15? And then that's just where it starts. And then right there, he keeps trying to get her to like FaceTime. And
this is him?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the grays are him, the blue is us. He keeps trying to get her to verify that she's 15, so he knows she's real. I don't know if you know about the other branch in Long Island, but they've been very popular lately, so I think that's why he blocked us originally at the end. But
where does it say that you guys answered that she was
15? I'm by the way, as long as you're cool with it. And she reiterates it a few times, and then I have it on recording right here that he admitted to her being, admitted to sending the photos, admitted to asking for the photos. Which
does he send the photos after this?
So the first photo is, I put it right in the front for you guys. It's him half with his boner. It's a clear one. And then he asks for photos a bunch of times, which is inseminating indecent material. That would be the Grindr app.
Just to be a charge, it's going to have to be that he's sending that after being...
Yeah. He found out after. Yeah, so it gets a little confusing because he makes us jump to Snapchat to send the photos. But, so we move from the Grindr app from October 2nd, October 3rd, and we make it to the text message on October 3rd. That same day, she says that she's 15. They talk about it a few more times. Then you'll see...
So what he says, can you prove your...
Yeah, and then he'll ask her to, you'll see on the next pages, he asks for her Snapchat, and the ones after those, and then that's when they hop to Snapchat, and he verifies more, and all the Snapchats are the next column of photos after the text messages. So everything's there from top to bottom. We also have it on a Google Drive, and
I mean, I want to see, it's got to say that he's saying, she's saying, I'm
so she,
something after that, because it's just a texting, it's not...
Yeah, well, no, I mean, she said I'm, and then he asked her, so this is where they exchange Snapchats, and it goes over to Snapchat, and then a few days later he sends that photo. But if you go over here, these are where the Snapchats start, and that's when they switched over from Snapchat as soon as he gave his name on October 8th. They're over here, they're talking, and this is when he starts at, again, met you from Grindr, he's actually 30. Yeah, if you just read on from there, it's fairly incriminating. He asked for partial nude photos. He asked for photos of her. And we also have the phone too. We'll hand it right over for dumping. We usually do that with Suffolk County to make it really easy. This is how we usually handle it with them.
I mean, I'm going to have to make a phone call real quick.
No, that's fine. I figured this is the first for Amityville, so.
So you took his phone?
No, I didn't touch his phone. His phone's in his pocket. They usually ask for it, and they usually give it over. I know you guys can't take phones, but I know you guys can ask for them. And I do believe he has other things on that phone. This is never the first time for them, so if you guys could get the phone, that'd be great, but I'll always hand over my phone. We have it all on recording too.
So then he's sending messages?
Yeah, to who he believes is a f***. This would be him, Andre.
But we don't have pictures of what he sent though, right?
No, we do. I'll just show you the point it comes up exactly. I just put it in the front just to show him. He's asking for pics, photos, pics. Then I remember where he sent the photo because he put like a caption on it, and then she replied with the same caption. Yes, sir. But like I say, they jump back from text to Snap throughout the day. So, but like I said, I'll hand over my phone and it'll be able to hash out. Start sending, asking for goes back. Half. Sneak peek. He mentions thirst trap. It's all just special ways to ask for. All right, so after he says goodnight, that's the snap that we sent that morning, but this is what he sent while we were sleeping, and it's the illicit photo of his. And then he also sends this photo right after, just talking about how he has to wake up for work, but he sent this photo of his.
And then how did you guys get to here?
So basically we do our background research, we have people like that, we figured out where he lived. I went there, I asked if he was home, they said no, I left, and then I called him, and he agreed to meet me here.
But you, not the...
Yeah, he agreed to meet me, but
Who?
no, me. Okay. He agreed to meet me, yeah.
So he wasn't coming here to meet the...
No, they talk about hanging out and doing things in the chats, but no, he was not coming here to meet. They usually eventually get tipped off or scared, and then they block us, and then we end up just doing background research and finding them a few weeks later.
All right.
And that's all yours. You guys can take that. I got extras.
Let me just make a phone call real quick.
Yeah, of course.
And let you know in a minute.
All right.
Let me just get your info real quick.
Yeah. Can I just give you my ID because I got mics on?
What's your What's the name of your company?
NYpredhunters is usually what they put it as. So NYPRED, and hunters, all one word.
So he's got messages just for, it's a lot to go through this. I'm waiting for the detective to call me back.
Okay.
He's got messages in here after you guys.
Yes, of course. Yeah, multiple times.
Him saying.
He acknowledges it and then sends all the graphic images.
So the graphic images, there's nothing new with those. Just that one with the.
Just that one, and then him asking for a bunch of graphic images.
So he asks.
Yeah, multiple times. I even mark it down too.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. No, I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Sometimes it's like 300. Yeah, so here he starts talking about being frustrated, but let me find like a good one.
I just want to be able to show something to...
No, yeah, just something to like really put in there.
So how'd you get to him coming here? He just said, I need to meet up with you.
Yeah, I just called him in front of his house and I asked if we just have a conversation in public. And he was cool about it. And,
he knew at that point that you were...
Yeah, he knew who I was, yeah. That's why he was acting very like, that's why they usually act cautious, so...
So what did you say, like, hey, I'm with this company, can you meet me at CVS?
Yeah. We tell them a fake company name, obviously, but... Because we don't want them tracking us down after. But like, yeah, right here.
At CVS in Amityville?
Yes, sir. Yeah, because it's right down the block from his house. But right here, he specifically asked for photos and stuff like that. And that's in violation of that penal code specifically.
Okay. So that's one of the major ones, right?
Yeah, that's one of the major ones.
So I'm just waiting for a detective to call me back.
Of course.
And then we'll go from there. I mean, I'm sure it's something, but I'm going to let, the guys that deal with this a lot.
Okay, yeah, no, I figured.
Direct me where to go with this.
I'm sorry?
I'm just going to let the guys that deal with this whole time direct me where to go with this.
Okay, yeah, I figured.
So that's just what we're waiting. I'm just waiting for a phone call back, and then we'll go from there.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Let me just,
Yeah.
we're just documenting everything for now. So, did you know that was a online, or just
I mean, I had my doubts. I know what I was told. I shouldn't have proceeded from there. That's where I'm going to leave it. I f***ed up. I really shouldn't have. And it's funny because you sit there and you think, like, this isn't going to hurt, or like, let me just ask a question or two and try to find out who I'm talking to, and then you're there. Okay. And you're like, like shit. Like, I don't know why I did it. And then obviously regrets it.
All right, just hang tight a minute. Right?
Yeah, of course, man.
Hey, how you doing? Hi, I'm Alex. Let's go, we're gonna talk in that car with you, alright?
All right, guys. So we just did Andre, 30 years old of Amityville. He thought he was texting who he believed was a trans girl off the Grindr app, and instead he met me with a bunch of images he sent, asking for images. You could see in the video he tries to play that whole like good guy. I had no idea. You know, I didn't, you know, I was just trying to see if she was real card, but they all always got the same shit to say. You know, it's always the same excuses. We got a new detective here in Suffolk County actually handling this stuff. He seems pretty solid, so I'm excited about that. And you know, yeah, this one's not a slam dunk, but you know, he definitely still deserved the exposure. He deserves to be on the channel. And yeah, and also I definitely am gonna shout out the new PP Long Island channel, Douglas King Jr. They gave us everything we got, so definitely go subscribe to them as soon as you can. It's a real shame what YouTube's been doing to, you know, him and the rest of the Pred catchers, so support whichever ones you can, and we're gonna go get drunk again.